Well, hello there, Taurus. How are you? It's so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your mid-January tarot reading. This is good from now until mid-February, so for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. So let's go ahead and see. Your animal spirit card just popped out of there. Ma Spirit, surrender now. Okay. So it sounds as if, well, let's just wait and see. Let's see what we have here. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Okay, I feel like there's a situation. It's almost like you're butting your head up against the wall, trying to either convince somebody to do something different, or, or you're trying to, convince them to agree with you. Or it could be a situation where you're working really hard, but it's not making any progress. It's a little bit about just relaxing a little and surrendering and knowing that the best outcome will be the outcome, just kind of giving it up to your spirit guides and angels, realizing that, it's almost like an energy of working too hard, of trying to get something, to work out in your favor, but it's you have a desired outcome, and it's kind of like, I'm not taking anything but that. But what you're not realizing is that there could be something even better, right, out there for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to look at your present energy, your area of resistance or obstacle on your path at this time, and then also advice from Spirit about how you can move through, overcome this obstacle in a more easy way. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, you have a big decision coming up here. You're wanting to close something out. You have Fork in the Road and Page of Swords. I feel like you might be getting a message. It's decision time, Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Okay, and the Page of Swords has that type of energy too. Speaking your truth, communicating your truth. There's almost this energy here where I feel like you're perhaps butting heads with someone, oh, look at this. Yeah, something is fated on your path. This is the manifestation law of attraction. You're trying to bring in something, okay? But there's something that is fated on your path. That the fated thing is going to come in, whether, no matter what you're trying to do, it's almost like you can see this coming, and it's a good thing, but it's kind of like, no, I don't want it. And the universe is saying, you can't argue with us. It's fated. It's on your path, Taurus. And then you have, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Yeah, I feel like you're just having to have the strength and the courage to see something through to the end. Really kind of interesting energy, because I feel like it's almost this energy as if somebody may be trying to convince you that it's something. Okay, it's kind of interesting because there's something that you're wanting, okay? And yet at the same time, the universe is trying to bring something in for you. And it's kind of like you're trying to decide, do I want the thing I want, or do I want the thing that the universe is trying to bring in? And you're kind of saying to your spirit guides and angels, but I want this. And they're saying, but you're getting this. And it's almost as if you are blocking something so beautiful from coming onto your path. So we have to look at that, because I think it's your fear. Or it could be that there's somebody around you that's making you feel like you don't deserve this, or I feel like you're about to receive something that is spectacular, but it's almost as if you have all these excuses why that won't work out for you. It's really interesting. Yeah. So we have the Emperor, we have the Ace of Swords, And then we have the Six of Cups. I feel like for some of you, there's this energy of, being really strong in who you truly are, being powerful, keeping your courage, right? Standing strong for what you are. But there's something that you don't realize with the Six of Cups. There's something sweeter here. That's the message I'm getting. There's a sweeter deal. There's a sweeter deal for you. But you're being kind of stubborn and thinking it has to be a certain way. And you do want to stay authentic to yourself, right? You want to stay in your truth, in what is in alignment with you. Yeah, because you have the Two of Wands. It's time to drop some burden. I feel like, it's almost a little bit, Taurus, to be honest, it's almost a little bit like you're concerned about other people being really jealous if you get this. So, or envious, or they might stab you in the back once you get it, right? Like you can tell this big, beautiful thing is kind of coming towards you. You might be able to feel it, but you're holding it at bay because you're afraid when it comes in, then that means something bad will come with it too. But I don't see that. It's sweet. With the Six of Cups, it's sweet. You also have at the very end, Page of Wands, good news. What this is good news. It could be like, say you're up for a promotion, right? And you're thinking, I'm going to get that promotion. And then all of a sudden you realize, well, if I get that promotion, right, then you may then supervise the people that you're now peers with. All of a sudden you would be promoted and then you'd be like over them. And you're kind of like, oh, well, that's going to cause some rift. I'm not sure I want this promotion, Like if they were going to promote me and put me in a different department, that might work. But, but what you don't realize is that this is a great opportunity for you. So it's like, I want a promotion, but oh, wait a minute, I don't want this promotion. I want that promotion over there. Or vice versa, something like that. Or it could be a relationship, It could be anything, but it's kind of like, it's a little bit like you just don't want the fabulous thing that's coming in. Really interesting because your area of resistance is open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. And then you have co-create and world. You're trying to get to the next level. It's almost, there's a true sense of judgment, being judged or judging others. Or using, sometimes we judge others in order to make excuses for why we don't want to do something, right? Instead of just saying, no, that doesn't work for me. Staying true to who you are. It's almost a side way of, a sense of, you have the Tower on the bottom and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. I really feel like this is kind of like a work type of situation. Doesn't have to be, but it's, it's kind of like, I have to go in a new direction. But this is, if something is taken away from you and, this next little bit, because we have the new moon in Aquarius on Saturday. So it's almost like if something is taken away from you in the next month or so, that it's really a fated opportunity for you. It's almost, for some of you, you could feel like you may lose your job. Like say they're cutting back at your office or, where you work. They're cutting, laying off people and stuff like that. And you're afraid that you're going to get laid off. So you're trying to stay in the very good graces of your supervisor or employer or something like that. The emperor, you're trying to, cozy up a little bit to the emperor to keep your job, right? But the truth is that you're not embracing, okay, the end of something and the beginning of something else, something that is fated, that is on your path. It's almost like what you don't realize is that if you allow yourself, right, to be laid off, right, then it's kind of like it opens up a new door to something else. It's almost like you're playing with fate. Yeah. And then you have the Three of Cups. It's not going to work out for you. It's really not. It's time to surrender whatever is coming. For some of you, it could be that you realize you're in a relationship that's not going to last, right? But you're just like band-aiding it, trying to keep it together for a little bit longer, right? And it's kind of like, okay, but why? If you know it's going to end, it's kind of like, let's end it. Because there is this beautiful new beginning right around the corner. You're just delaying this from coming in because you don't want one situation to end. You're just focusing on, I don't want this to end, instead of, wow, if this ends, then there's something new that comes in. So let's take a look at, community and Page of Wands. I think you're getting some good news. What you don't realize is that there's good news. There's something great right around the corner. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. It's kind of like, it's a little bit of that energy, Taurus, that you have some type of, 9-to-5 corporate job. You maybe have started a side business of some sort, or you've been thinking about starting a side business or going in a new career or something like that. And you can tell, it's like the wheels are falling off the cart. And it's kind of like, this job is just not going to last much longer, but I'm staying with it. It's kind of like, are you going to go down with the Titanic? Or are you going to go ahead and say, you know what? I can see the writing on the wall. It's time to end this so I can begin my new beginning. You just know that this is not going to last, whatever you're doing. Maybe you've been waiting for some sign, a sign from the universe that, what am I supposed to do? It's time. Yeah, it's time to go. Look, you had the devil, Capricorn energy here. You're tied to something that is toxic and is not bringing you any joy. The joy is gone. The relationship has expired. The career has expired. The job has expired. It's time to go in a new direction. This is your advice. It's time to go new because you have something beautiful faded right around the corner. It's time to go after it, right? And I feel like it has something to do with, you just feel like you're not ready yet. You're not ready to start that new business. You're not ready to start a new relationship or to move or to make some big change. I feel like it's a really big change that you're making here, but it's faded. So it's kind of like you can stay with the cart until all the wheels fall off, right? But you have this opportunity. I really feel like there's this opportunity coming in here very soon, right? Very soon. There's an opportunity, and it's kind of like, so why not take it? Why not take it? Yeah. All right. So let's pull a soul truth card for you, Taurus. And I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Yeah. And we had that energy earlier, right? I thought we had that energy about judging. Yeah. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation, So it's kind of, it's just judging. A lot of times I feel like judging is just our fears. Judging is sometimes an excuse so that we don't face our fears and go in the direction we're being called to go in, right? Yeah. So it's just taking a look at that, So let's see what it says. Judgment closes our heart. And remember, it says open your heart. This is your obstacle. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life or is it yourself, right? Are you judging yourself too harshly? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Because I feel like you know what the truth is. You have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. You know what the truth is here. It's time to step into the truth, to recognize it. Even if it's a little scary, it's time to look at, that fear monster in the eye and surrender to this path, because it is truly fated. It is fated. And you have the strength and the courage to see this through. It's beautiful. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I do wish you so much love and light in 2023. And I really appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.